Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Mario Kart Double Dash. This is going to be the final episode, because in the last episode, we 100%ed the game, and we unlocked the final car, the Parade Kart. So I decided in today's episode, I'm going to show it off while doing some time trials, which is something we haven't checked out yet. So Mythiclad Gaming, that will always be my name, and who to play as. I'm not sure who I want to play as. I'm just going to play as the character I think I had the most fun with, which is definitely going to be Toad. And I have Diddy Kong, so maybe I'll do Diddy Kong. Let's use the Parade Kart, which is super heavy. It makes us have, like, really high speed, really high acceleration, really high, well, not really high speed, really high weight, and pretty good acceleration. But just for an experiment, if I use this with Bowser, now let's say PD Piranha, and I use Parade Car, yeah, I'm still really... Wait, those are the same stats I had with Toad and Diddy Kong, aren't they? Yeah, they are the same stats. Do I have the same stats with everyone? Let's try Toad and Toadette. I think I got the same stats with everyone while using them. Let's try Bowser Jr. and Diddy Kong. Sorry, I'm just doing a little experiment right now, I'm curious. Yeah, I think every single character has the exact same stats. Yeah, I think every single character has the exact same stats while using this car, so I don't think it matters. So since it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna play as Toad and Yoshi, because they're my two favorite Mario characters. They're both really cute. And, okay, the first course we're going to do time trials on is obviously going to be Luigi Circuit, because that is the first course in the game, so it makes sense for this to be the first time trial course. And it doesn't even give us a little cutscene showing the overview of the map, which is interesting. And we each get one mushroom, which is interesting how it doesn't show in the item box at the top right, how it doesn't show that icon, which is very bizarre, because in other games they usually give you 3 mushrooms and show you, but in this game you only get one each, so 2 in total, which is very interesting. And obviously, I could be doing much better than I'm doing right now. I'm doing pretty poorly, but I'm not going for world record times or anything. I'm just gonna do one try each for each course, unless I really screw up. If I really screw up, I'll try again. I'm specifically talking about the harder ones, like Rainbow, where I'm definitely gonna screw up on those. Regardless, I'm not going for world record time, best time, just trying to see how well I can do. And also just showing off the really cool Parade Kart, which obviously I guess they have to shrink it for balancing measures because it would be giant otherwise, although it is still pretty big of a car. But it's really cool. It's a really cool 100% reward, honestly, as well as the final thank you for playing and the last title screen, which are all really cool in general. Oh, the chain chomp's in the way. Oh, never mind, I managed to dodge it. But I wonder how big this kart will be if I'm playing as PD Piranha and King Boo. It would be so big. But I've already played them. I've already played as them twice, so I think it's fine. Alright. Final turn. And there we go. We got a time of 1 minute, 34 seconds, 901. So my best lap was actually the last lap. So we got a new record for Mythiclad Gaming. Oh, saving game data. Okay, well it's gonna save every single time. So let's change the course. The next course we'll do will be Peach Beach, because I'm just gonna do them all in order. It makes sense. But here we go. This might be a little bit of a longer episode than you're used to. I'm not exactly sure. Probably around the same length as the All Cup Tour as yesterday's episode. But it really depends on how much I screw up, because if I screw up a lot, it's going to be much longer than usual. So since the tide is out, I'm going to go on the beach path, since it won't be as long of a route. As later on, when the tide is in, it'll take longer to go around the beach. So we've almost finished the first lap in less than 30 seconds. Exactly 28 seconds, and 2.23, to be precise. Oh, but the tide is out again, so you might as well go this way again. Most likely faster. I'm not exactly sure. Going the other way would be faster, but since the tide is out, I might as well go that way. Alright, since there's one lap left, I'll use one mushroom here on the straightaway, just to go a bit faster. It's the final lap. Let's see. the tide is out again, so I guess this turn I'll go this way, or this lap I'll go this way. See if this way is actually any faster than all the other ones. It doesn't feel all too much faster. Who knows, maybe it is. Alright, driving up. And we're gonna get a time of 1 minute, 26 seconds, and 38 milliseconds. So no, going around that other way was actually slower. So that's something, I guess, I've learned. It's not gonna matter, because I'm not gonna play this anymore. This is the only time I'm doing this. This is the final episode, the finale. So now let's go to Baby Park. This is gonna be very interesting, because it's just a big circle. It's not, well actually I guess it won't be that interesting, but it's like, it'll be cool to see, like, how the times work, because it's like a really short course. So I guess I'll just use a mushroom here, because there's 7 laps, so I don't really need to, like, pace myself and save them for the shortcuts. I can just use them at the very beginning if I want. Which is probably what I'll do. Alright, we've already done 3 laps. Now we're starting our 4th. Ooh, that was really bad. Ooh, that was horrible. I might redo this one. That was a really bad lap. 13 seconds. An additional 2 seconds to our time. So I might restart it, we'll see. Depends how I feel. It's the final lap. You know, actually, I don't think we need to do this again, it's fine. It's not like we're going for a world record time or anything. There we go. 1 minute, 18 seconds, and 301 milliseconds. That's pretty good. The best lap was the second one, which makes sense. Lap 5 was pretty terrible. There we go, we get a new record for Mythglad Gaming. There we go, saving game data, saving complete. And now we've just got 1 course left for this cup, which is Dry Desert. There we go, Dry Desert, the final course of the Mushroom Cup. I really have to think where I'm going to want to use my mushrooms. But I think I'm going to use them at the end of the track. Probably on the final lap. I think I'll use them on the final lap at the very end of the track to zoom through all the sand. Because this area doesn't feel that slow. Sure, I can probably make lots of mushroom cuts with the sand, but it's not that bad. God, the pokey, that's bad. That is gonna make my time a little bit worse. But that's a-okay. Because it's not like it's a rainbow road and I'm falling off the edge for a very detrimental time. Oh, okay, good. We're fine. Fixed. Alright, up the little dune. Actually, I probably shouldn't go up the dunes because they're probably slower than just driving around them. Okay, it's time for the final lap. This will by far, as long as I don't screw up, be the fastest laps, because I've got 2 mushrooms to take shortcuts at the very end. You know, I think we'll use a mushroom here, actually. I think we'll just use them to cut through here. Because that feels like it saves a lot of time. Pokies, you. Okay, this time I'm just gonna go around the sand dunes, because I think that's faster. Let's see, which lap was the fastest? Yep, the final lap was a lot faster. It was an entire 4 seconds faster because of that giant shortcut take. And for some reason, Toad and Yoshi are interested in getting stuck in the sand. I don't know why. Saving game data, saving complete. And Now that I've done the Mushroom Cup, I'm gonna change the character that I'll play as. So just for curiosity, let's see how big Petey Piranha and King Boo are in this card, because all the characters have the same stats, so it's fine when they use this card. So let's go with the Flower Cup and do Mushroom Bridge. So here we go. Petey Piranha and King Boo are honestly not as big as I thought they would be, but they're still giant, obviously. I just thought they would be much bigger. Here we go. Mushroom Bridge. And I think every single lap I'm going to try going for the big mushroom shortcut, or not mushroom shortcut, sorry, bridge shortcut on the little bridge. So I took a little shortcut there for the sand. Not sure if it's the best way to use that mushroom, but I did. Oh, never mind, I guess I'm not using the bridge shortcut because there were cars on both sides of me, so I couldn't really get on the bridge rails. But I guess that's not too bad. But okay, this lap I will also take the shortcut through the sand. Oh no, we ran into a car, that's bad. Let's have King Boo in the back, because he doesn't take up as much space. So it's easier to see over them. Alright, bridge shortcut time. Oh. Well, we instantly failed that. So we're probably gonna have a pretty bad time on this course. Interesting. I don't really like this kart's honk. It's too quiet, I feel like. It's time for the final lap. Alright, time to go for the bridge shortcut. See if we can do it on the final lap. Nope! We couldn't do it on any lap. We did not succeed on the bridge shortcut whatsoever. This is probably like one of the worst times for Mushroom Bridge possible. But here we go, our time is about 1 minute and 54 seconds? 1 minute and 53 seconds and 719 milliseconds. So that's pretty bad. The first lap was obviously the best, because it was the only one that I didn't fall off the bridge rails, because we didn't go for it. There we go, saving more game data. Let's go for the next course, which is Mario Circuit. Here we go, Mario Circuit. I think I'm just gonna use the mushrooms straight away, like on that, on the first kind of shortcut on this course. Ooh, first time spinning out. That was a big rookie mistake. Right here. This is where we'll use our mushrooms. Just to go through that one big cut. Now I don't have any more mushrooms, so we can't take any more shortcuts. So I might as well have King Boo in the back, because as I said earlier, it takes up less space than Petey Piranha, so I can see where we're driving. Here we go. Go over this jump. There we go. Ow. Ooh, that was bad. Ooh, that was also really bad. Not having the best second lap. First lap was pretty good. Not so good with the second lap, though, unfortunately. Final lap. Oh, Goomba. Ow. Unfortunately, we have to run to the Goomba. There we go. We got a time of 1 minute, 55 seconds, and 215 milliseconds. So there we go. Our first lap was the best, because that was the only one where we could take the shortcut. But there we go. MythCloud Gaming, another new record. Saving our game data. Interesting how it saves our game data after every single race. I guess that makes sense. The next course we're doing, Daisy Cruiser. Not very many shortcuts, so I'm not really sure where I'll use my mushrooms. There we go, we didn't spin out this time, so that's good. Honestly, I think I'll just use my first mushroom right there. Now for my second mushroom, where I have a little bit more difficulty thinking where to use it. I could use it in this table area, but I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Especially since I didn't see any of the tables actually moving. No! Oh no, I did not want to fall down here. This way is so much slower. That's a bit unfortunate. So we might have a bit of a slower first lap, even though we used a mushroom. There we go, our first lap done. I think I'm just gonna use the mushroom in the same spot, honestly. There we go. Switch back to King Boo, because he doesn't take up nearly as much space as Petey Piranha. Oh, nope, never mind, I'm wrong. The tables do move. Or at least the ones in the front do. Avoid that hole, because it is much slower. Unless I bump into the wall and screw up. Alright, that's pretty good. So that's 40 seconds, yep, that... Even though I bumped into the wall, that was a much faster time than going down underneath the cellar. It saves the whole 2 seconds. Oh, the tables definitely move. They seem to move a lot more as the laps go by. The first lap, it doesn't really feel like they moved at all. Second lap, they moved like a tiny bit. Third lap, they're just moving all over the place. There we go, 2 minutes, 3 seconds, 833 milliseconds. So our final lap was actually the fastest lap. Which is funny, because we didn't use a mushroom on that lap. So anyways, our time with Glad Gaming, saving game data, and it's time for the final course on the Flower Cup, which is none other than Waluigi Stadium. Here we go. Waluigi Stadium, never been the best on this course, that's for sure. But I know exactly where I'm going to use my mushrooms. I know exactly where I'm using them. Here we go, up the jump. Alright, it's right over here on this little mushroom cut. Avoid the piranha plants. Don't run into them. That's happened to me quite a lot. Stay as King Boo. Ooh, that turn is always really hard. I feel like I'm almost always driving through the mud there, and I don't know why. Maybe I need to slow down when I take that turn. Ooh, we get hit by the fire. And we landed in the mud. That's not so good. There it goes. Time for Petey Piranha's turn to shine. I'm taking the mushroom shortcut. There we go. Alright, there we go. I just have to take a big drift turn into it. There we go. Now we're moving on to the final lap. And we got a time of 41 seconds, so actually a little slower. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure we got 40 seconds on the first lap. I might be remembering wrong, though. It might have been like 42 seconds. But I thought we got 40 seconds on the first lap. The third lap, definitely going to be the slowest, though. Because it's the only lap that we're not taking the mushroom shortcut through the mud. Which saves like probably a good couple seconds. Alright, we can take the turn. Let's avoid the mud again. There we go, we go over the jump. And we finished. With a time of 2 minutes, 4 seconds, and 204 milliseconds. Funnily enough, our last lap was the fastest lap. So there we go, Mythglad Gaming, another new record. Saving the game data. And let's change our characters. So now we have to... Well, I guess we don't have to. We're doing the Star Cup, so I want to play as someone different. But who to play as? Let's do Koopa Troopa. Because I like Koopa Troopa. He's cool. Or I guess just Koopa. And... How about Daisy? I feel like we didn't play as Daisy enough in this playthrough. So here we go. Let's use this card. And now we're doing the Star Cup. So the first course is my least favorite course in the entirety of this game, and one of my least favorite courses in Mario Kart history, Sherbet Land. Specifically the GameCube version. I really don't like this version. It's just so annoying. But my mushrooms. Where should I use my mushrooms? I'm thinking probably near the middle of the course where they have like the bends. That would probably be the best part to use them in. Like around here. Just cut through the snow. I know it's not the best mushroom cut. Oh wait, I should have saved it for that little cut there. That cut's probably a lot better. Oh well. Not much we can do about that. We had a lap of 31 seconds, which feels pretty quick. Maybe some of this track is a lot smaller than I remember. But also, speaking of, what CC do we do the time trials on? We never get to choose and it doesn't tell us. I'm presuming it's 150, but I don't actually know. Let's save our mushroom, so that we can take the shortcut through the ice. And let's see which lap we did a better job on. So then we know which shortcut is faster. So let's see. This lap was, I think, slightly faster. I think we got 31 seconds on the previous lap. So yeah, I guess taking that shortcut through the ice is a lot better. But who knows, maybe we'll do the best in this lap. Well, I sincerely doubt it, but maybe we will. And 1 minute, 33 seconds, 154 milliseconds. Nope, our second lap was by far the best one. So there we go, we got another new record. Every single time we're gonna get a new record, because this is our first time doing time trials, and most likely gonna be our only time. Let's go to the next course, which is Mushroom City. Here we go. Good old Mushroom City. Well, that perfect startup boost, which is great. I'm pretty sure the only course we didn't get a perfect startup boost was Mushroom Bridge, where we burnt out, I'm pretty sure. I think it was Mushroom Bridge, at least. So let's just drive straight. I'm not actually sure which of these paths are the fastest, but I think driving straight will probably save the most time. So we don't have to, like, turn. Because turning probably takes up more time than it saves. But where to use the mushrooms? I'm not actually sure where I'm going to use the mushrooms. I need to think about it. Like, I can use it on the highway, on the straightaway here. I'm definitely not taking that shortcut, because I feel like it saves 0 time at all. I guess the only thing that really protects you against is not running into the cars. But sure, let's just use the mushroom here. This time, let's try turning and see if driving straight or taking all the turns are faster. Thanks, Wiggler Bus. Thanks, I'm not doing a very good job here. I'm failing to drift. Alright. So, it looks like taking those turns are slightly faster. So I guess we'll do that. Ah. Okay, let's use our mushroom, not here. Not here. But here. And there's no cars. I feel like the Parade Kart is the best card in the game, because you can just play as anyone you like and they all have the same stats. And the stats aren't bad. The stats are pretty good. 4 speed, 3 acceleration, and 4 weight. Those are pretty good stats. There we go. our second lap was the best lap. So we got another new record. Saving the game data. And let's change course. So the next course we're doing is Yoshi Circuit, one of my favorites by far. Might be my favorite in this game, I'm not sure. Definitely one of my favorite courses of all time, but I'm not sure if it's my favorite. I don't think it's my favorite course of all time, because that's hard to choose, but it might be my favorite course in this game. Sorry, DK Mountain. DK Mountain's like fun. I used to like Dino Jungle, but then I started struggling a lot on it so much, and I don't like Dino Jungle anymore, because I did so badly on that course many times. It's kind of pained me. I'm sorry, Dino Jungle, I used to like you, but it's so difficult in this game, so I no longer like it anymore. Yeah, Yoshi Circuit's my favorite course in this game. The only other course that really has, like, competition and, like, matches in this course as my favorite. Like, actually, no, I think this is definitely my favorite, because, like, DK Mountain is fun. That was really terrible. That was really bad. However that happened, that was really bad. Like, DK Mountain is fun, but it's not super fun in this game. I feel like it's more fun in later Mario Kart games when they remake it. But I think Yoshi Circuit's definitely my favorite from this game. Ooh, ow. Ooh. This second lap is really bad. Sorry, Yoshi Circuit. Even though you're favorite, I'm still doing terribly on it. So hopefully the third lap, I can get some redemption and do a lot better. Yeah, oof. 54 seconds. That is terrible. And that's even with the shortcut. That was terrible. I think that was like my slowest time on any course so far in this game. I should say doing time trials. But like obviously it's not going to be my slowest, because there's Wario Coliseum and Rainbow Road coming up. And those courses are like really long. So there we go. We get a time of 2 minutes, 19 seconds, and 837 milliseconds, with our first lap and third lap being very similar, but our first lap being just barely faster, and our second lap being an abysmal time. So let's do the next course, which is the final course in the Star Cup, and I was just talking about it earlier, DK Mountain. So here we go, DK Mountain. Not really sure where I should use my mushrooms on this course, so I think I'll just save them for the rickety bridge. Here we go, getting blasted up. You can see under Daisy's dress, which is interesting. You can't even see Koopa behind Daisy. Koopa Troopa is so small and just driving straight. You can't even see Koopa Troopa. Like, look at that, you can barely see him. He's just peeking out. Alright, let's take the shortcut! I failed the shortcut. Oh, I lose my mushrooms for that. Okay, I think this is the first time I'm gonna restart. Because 1, failing the shortcut, and 2, not having any mushrooms would be really bad. There we go. Restarted. This is the first course we have to restart on. There we go. Hopefully we do better this time. Let's try not to fall off this time going for the shortcut. There we go, that's better. And let's use a mushroom here. There we go, much better time, 42 seconds. Here we go, up the cannon we go. Koopa Troop just basically falls over. He's just floating in the air, which is kind of cool. Let's avoid those rocks, because the rocks are dangerous. There we go, let's try going for the shortcut again. Never mind, I guess we're not going for that, because I took a pretty bad line to take the shortcut, and I probably would have ended up falling off again. Let's just use a mushroom here. So that lap was a little bit shorter, or a little bit longer, 45 seconds. That's because I wasn't able to take the shortcut, basically. But this time, Koopa Troopa is not flying up with his stomach up, but with his shell up this time. He's barely holding on for dear life. Okay, he doesn't have any mushrooms to hold, so he can hold on much better. Which is good for him, so that he can hold on better, but bad for us, because we don't have any mushrooms left. And mushrooms would be nice. Interesting how the game only gave us 2 instead of 3, but we're definitely not taking the shortcut with such a terrible line like that. So it looks like our first lap is going to be our fastest, with the third lap most likely being the slowest. There we go, we got a time of 2 minutes, 14 seconds, and 636 milliseconds. And yep, our first time was the fastest. So there we go, another Mythical Lab Gaming. But we're moving on to the Special Cup courses. So we are once again, for the final time, going to change our characters. And this time, since we're doing the last cups, or the last cup courses, and the last time we'll be playing this game, which is sad. Most likely, unless I decide to do some more, but I doubt that. We're gonna be playing as Mario and Luigi, the classics, with this cart. So here we go, Special Cup. The first course we have is Waluigi Stadium, Wario Coliseum. So here we go, it's a very long track. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna want to use my mushrooms though, that's for sure. There aren't very many shortcuts on this course. Here we go. No, let's use it here. That seems like a pretty good spot to use it. Maybe not the best, but a decent spot. Now we're going off a little spiral. Alright, the big ramp is coming up. Here we go! Hold on tight! That's quite good, saved quite a lot of time. There we go, we almost finished the first lap. We're going on to the final lap, because remember, this course only has 2 laps. Let's just use the mushroom here, at the beginning. Might not be the best spot, but it's fine. Could be much worse. Could have fallen off and lost all our mushrooms like we did on DK Mountain. There we go. Up we go. Oops. Yikes, that was a very good turn. There we go. Alright. Let's go up the ramp. Take our turn. Some little honks. Why not? Good luck, honks. And there we go. We crossed the finish line with a time of 2 minutes, 25 seconds, and 891 milliseconds. So actually, we didn't take that long. We did this one quite quickly compared to how long I thought it would take. I thought it would take like 3 minutes. So based on how long we took, I'm guessing this is definitely 150cc. Because this feels too fast to be like 50cc. So now we're moving on to the next course, Dino Jungle. I really struggle on this course. It is very difficult. I know exactly where I'm going to use my mushrooms. The only difficulty is going to be staying on the bridges. The bridges are very hard to stay on. Oof, ow. Ooh. Bad start. Let's avoid the Brontosaurus, or the dinosaur. I'm pretty sure it's a Brontosaurus. But I'm not actually sure what kind of dinosaur it is. It could be like an Apatosaurus, or a Saltosaurus. Because there are lots of long-necked dinosaurs that look very similar to Brontosauruses. But it seems like it's a Brontosaurus. Not 100% sure, though. Could just be a made-up dinosaur, made up by Nintendo. You never know. It could be called the Dino Dinosaur, which is why it's Dino Jungle. You never know. But enough of my blabbing about dinosaurs. We've already finished the first lap. So here we go. Our first lap time was 45 seconds. That's pretty good. Oof. Especially for all the mistakes I made at the beginning. Let's avoid the dinosaur's leg. I'm just gonna call it the dinosaur. Because that's easy enough to remember. I'm pretty sure that's what I called it earlier as well. Alright, so let's take the shortcut again. There we go. Avoid the dinosaur's nose. It's got a giant nose. There we go. There's a pterodactyl, probably. Could also be something else, but I'm guessing it's a pterodactyl. There it is. So yeah, we saved 2 seconds on that lap compared to the last lap. Because on the last lap we did lots of bumping into things. Took a lot of time off. Ooh, more bumps. You know, let's take a little risk. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, I actually managed to do it, like, really well. That was great, so maybe this time it'll have a little bit more chance to compete to the other laps where I took the shortcut. Here we go, we're nearing the end of the course. Just the last straightaway, a couple bumps. And we did it! 2 minutes, 13 seconds, and 680 milliseconds. Our best lap was the second lap. So there we go. Another record by MythGlad Gaming. Saving game data. Now we just have 2 courses left. So our penultimate last course is Bowser's Castle. This course is always the penultimate course. It's always second to last. The only one that will be left after this course is none other than Rainbow Road. But for now, we have to stick to this course. And where to use the mushrooms? I honestly think I'm just going to use them at the beginning with the swamps. Avoid that swamp. Well, let's try not to land in the lava, because if we do land in the lava, we lose our mushrooms. And losing our mushrooms is not good, because then we have to restart. Because I don't want to waste our mushrooms. Our mushrooms help us save lots of time. So honestly, I think let's use the mushroom here. So even if I do fall off, I won't lose it. So I think that was a pretty good idea. There we go. Now it's time to do the shortcut. I'm going to try and do this every single lap, because as long as it's not mirror mode, this shortcut is pretty easy. Because I screwed up a lot with PD Piranha and King Boo on that shortcut on mirror mode. It was very difficult. To be fair, it was very difficult on mirror mode because I'm used to doing it normally, and I kept bumping into the corners. But there we go. First lap completed. Only 55 seconds. Just 2 more laps left. Ow! Ran into a swamp. Not good. Right, it's the fire bar room. Slip to the fire. Take a turn. Okie dokie. Alright, I hope he doesn't breathe fire through the shortcut. He is definitely gonna do that! But we managed to take the shortcut anyways. So that's 2 laps that we managed to take the shortcut. Very good. We just have 1 lap left after this jump and the turn. Here we go, starting the final lap on Bowser's Castle. Oh, we ran into the swamp again. drift. Okie dokie. Let's go for the shortcut. Good thing he's not breathing fire this time. No! I turned too quickly this time. I got greedy. Okay, so I failed shortcut in the final lap. A little bit unfortunate, and I feel like I could have avoided that so easily too, just by not taking a little drift off of it, to try and get a little bit more of a drift boost while jumping off. But regardless, we finished with our first lap being the best, and our last lap being the worst, because I got greedy. But there we go. We get another new record, and it's time to do the final course. Which, as I mentioned before, the final course, it's none other than Rainbow Road. Because this is always the last course in every single Mario Kart game. So here we go. Rainbow Road, the finale. Let's just use a mushroom right here, right off the bat. Take some of the pressure off us. This way, if I fall off the edge, I'll only lose one mushroom. Save this other mushroom for later. Not use it right now. And here we go, the spiral, where we want to get as many speed boosts as we can, but we also don't want to fall off. So we want to get enough speed boost that we go fast, but not enough that we zoom off the edge. So that was pretty good. We didn't fall off the edge. I think let's use our other mushroom here. Take all the burden off us. To worry about our mushrooms and losing them. Here we go, we're going up the Rainbow Canyon, which takes us back up to the start. I guess not up to the start, it takes us above the start. And then we zoom back towards the start. I missed the last two speed boosts. That's A-okay, because we're not going for a world record time here. We're just trying to see how well we can do. There we go, that was a good start. 1 minute, 6 seconds. It's a pretty good first lap. But we still have 2 other laps to do. Go. Take the jump. Oh no! Unfortunate. We fell off the edge. But honestly, I fell off a lot less than I thought I would. After all, this is Rainbow Road. Alright, we're taking the Rainbow Cannon once again. This is definitely by far the longest course. Look at the time, this is only the second lap and it's already past 2 minutes. But here we go. Final lap. Starting after the spiral. So now we're on the final lap. This is the last time most likely we'll ever play Rainbow Road, and that we'll ever play Mario Kart Double Dash. But to be honest, this has been a really fun adventure. I'm really glad I got to play this as our first Mario Kart game for you, because unlike Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or many other games, where they just put as much content as they can to make it, like, the best, because they just keep adding more and more content to the series, that they have to, so that it's automatically the best, because it does the most. This game, it tried something new and innovative. Instead of just increasing the track count, or increasing the player count, even though it did increase the amount of players, which is another great thing it did, compared to the other Mario Kart games, because all the ones before this just had 8 characters. But this one had more. This one had 20. And there were 16 racers, technically, on the race all at once. 2 for each kart, and there were 8 characters, or 8 cars in total. So 16 characters in one race. And this game, has some of the most fun Mario Kart courses out of any Mario Kart game. I think it's like one of the best track records for average. I'd say this game only has one track that I don't like, which is Sherbetland. And that is a much higher and lower amount of bad tracks. There's a much higher amount of good tracks in this game compared to bad tracks than many other Mario Kart games have. It has the best average. But now that we've finished all the Grand Prix, and we've done a time trial in every single race, I can firmly say that that's gonna wrap up our series of Mario Kart Double Dash. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this series, Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next gameplay series that we do. Bye-bye.